They have wigs on again. It became less cute. Oh no! Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be watching the Chinese dance or the tea dance from Nutcracker. I will actually be performing this role on stage this season, so I'm actually really excited. I hope to get some inspiration. I just want to remind you all that not everything we watch together will be culturally sensitive and there will be some awkward moments. These videos are old and a lot of dancers that are in the videos do not have control over the choreography and things were just different back then. All right, let's get into it. The first tea dance we are watching today is from the Mariinsky Theatre. This was 12 years ago. Oh. Oh my God, that tour is insane. His jumps, wow. Oh my God. He does it again on the other side, wow. She has such nice feet. Okay, that was so adorable, actually. Let's go on to the next one. So George Balanchine's the Nutcracker. It starts out with two females, and they have wigs on again. Oh. Wait. Let's just rewind for a second. I just want to make sure I saw what I saw. Okay, he's doing the finger thing. Ah, okay, classic. Oh my God. Okay. Nice. Huh. I would say this version feels a little bit more problematic to me than the one from Mariinsky, and I think it's because of the male dancer. But you know what? This was a year ago, or it was uploaded a year ago. New York is quite progressive, so I just don't feel like this actually was from a year ago, and if it is, that's very shocking to me in today's political climate. Okay, let's go into another one. Now we're going to watch the Royal Ballet's version of Tea from 2009. Okay, they're doing the bowing thing. Oh, they kind of look like dolls to me. Like the way they're bending up. Oh no! Oh no. Okay, it started off really well and then the camera zoomed into their faces and they all have like a thin mustache and goatee and obviously their faces are painted. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna finish this. Let's finish this. They're doing the bowing thing again. I thought the bowing thing was a little bit cute because it felt very doll-like, but then when I saw their faces, it became less cute. I mean, those jumps are insane. Oh my God. Wow. Split jumps. Ooh. Huh. Oh, they still bow. Oh, okay. I don't like the way they're running off stage, to be honest with you. And they're being chased off too. That was definitely not my favorite version of it. Let me just rewind to when they run off the stage. They're being chased off by Drosselmeyer. and they kind of look like fugitives or villains. And I don't obviously enjoy that. Yeah, I would say that's probably the more problematic one. Let's see. Then we have, this is from 4 years ago, Maine State Ballet. Okay. Don't disappoint me. What? Okay. That dancer is Asian too.
This was definitely the hardest version of Tea for me to watch. I think it's because they tried pretty hard to not be racist by choosing slightly more historically correct costumes, but by doing so, the dance went from being about fantasy characters that are loosely inspired by Chinese culture, and now it seems like the dance is about Chinese people, which it is not. But anyways, back to the video.
All right, let's just go to the last one for today. They're all so short, which I didn't realize, but that's actually really nice. Okay, so this is Boston Ballet from a year ago. Oh, I love the ribbon dance version of this, actually. It's so fun. And I like that they're not wearing wigs. This is so cute. Oh, I really like this. Kind of wish I can do this. Ooh, slow-mo. Oh, her arabesque must be nice. Oh, that was probably my favorite one. That was so adorable. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've had some time to think a little bit about everything that I just saw. And to be honest, I'm still a little bit confused. I don't really have a strong opinion at this moment. Overall, I did not feel strongly offended, and I enjoyed most, if not all, of those performances because the dancers were so amazing. Of course, there were definitely moments where I wondered if something was cute or racist, which is not something I should be wondering in a show, but you know, you also have to keep in mind that a lot of these choreography choices were made a very long time ago. Something that stands out a little bit to me is the performance from Maine Ballet, because all 3 of the dancers, I believe, from the video that I saw, were Asian, and they had to wear these Chinese-inspired costume and dance tea. Yeah, I'd love to interview those folks and see how they felt during that time, because I'm sure there must have been some mixed feelings. I do want to end the video by just acknowledging that racism is very well and alive in today's society. My family and I immigrated to America when I was around 8 years old, and I have plenty of stories to share with you about actual racist encounters where people were actually trying to make me feel othered or diminish my existence because I did not speak English very well. My parents had spoken no English. So yeah, I know what targeted racism attempts look and feel like personally. It's terrible that these are things that just kind of happen, and we need to do better as a society, and I think we are doing a very decent job at just making people aware that these things exist. Yes, there is definitely some innate baked-in racism to many of the classical ballets, especially a ballet such as Nutcracker, and things are different now, and that's something to celebrate, which is that we have grown as a society, and we can look back on these older creations and look at them from our current perspective as a modern society and see how problematic they could have been. So even though the ballet world is very old school and it takes forever for changes to actually be made, there are changes happening, and we are trying to captivate a more modern audience. So that's kind of my little spiel for today. I don't really have a nice way to wrap that up, but I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and I hope you all have a wonderful Nutcracker season. Hopefully I'll be able to share some video clips from my own performances and rehearsal, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye everyone.